Because The Simpsons have been on the air for over 700 episodes and still counting, it's not surprising that there have been a number of crossover episodes. A crossover is a popular television staple that brilliantly combines characteristics from a show that fans are familiar with from those of a completely different series, resulting in something that is both familiar and loved by fans of both series. Given that The Simpsons has produced a slew of incredible crossover moments, it's worth taking a look at some of the other show's most notable crossovers as well. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Starting with Number 10, The Simpsons Guy, Family Guy Season 13, Episode 1. Family Guy and The Simpsons teamed up for a crossover episode that will be remembered for all of the wrong reasons. As a result of the Griffin's automobile being stolen, they are forced to stay with the Simpsons family, where Peter becomes entangled in a complicated legal battle involving his brewery. As to be anticipated from Family Guy, there are countless vulgar moments that normally would work if the Simpsons weren't present to ruin everything. Part of what may have contributed to the episode's disastrous ending is the fact that it was primarily written by Family Guy writers, as evidenced by the cringe-inducing moments such as Homer and Peter's erotica car wash. Even Stewie's meta-commentary on how it's a poor crossover isn't enough to save the episode from being a bit of a disappointment. Number 9, Judge Me Tender, Season 21, Episode 23. The Simpsons episode Judge Me Tender is one of the Moe episodes that have appeared on the show. It tells the story of his surprising ascent to popularity after being recruited to serve as a judge on the reality television show American Idol. Here he meets the harsh Simon Cowell, who manipulates him into seeming kind, only to be mocked in front of the entire audience as a result. The underwhelming guest appearances of Simon Cowell and Ellen DeGeneres are the components of this show that truly knock it down. None of their jokes ever quite hit the mark, and it's odd to see The Simpsons endorsing American Idol rather than satirizing the entire show. Add in an uninteresting plotline, plus the fact that it is the season finale, and you have a dull episode that isn't worth rewatching for the majority of viewers. At number 8 is Angry Dad the Movie, Season 22, Episode 14. Angry Dad the Movie is a hidden treasure from the Simpsons HD Simpsons era, which refers to the show's later seasons and is generally overlooked by viewers. Bart's persona Angry Dad is featured in the film adaptation, which is plainly modeled on Homer's portrayal. It's not your standard crossover episode because it doesn't focus on a single theme, which is part of what makes it so thrilling in the first place. Parodies of Wallace and Gromit, Toy Story, and even certain adult films from France can be found all throughout Bart's award-winning short film, which has won numerous awards. The episode, despite its star-studded cast, is disappointingly underwhelming, thanks to subpar performances from performers such as Halle Berry, Russell Brand, Ricky Gervais, and others. While this is the case, it's still a mildly funny episode and deserves a second viewing for fans who are looking for memorable scenes from the show's more recent seasons. Number 7 is Missionary Impossible, Season 11, Episode 15. It's only natural for The Simpsons to, at some point, attack the network on which they were airing at the time, Fox. Missionary Impossible is essentially a positive review of a bizarre crossover with PBS of all things, in which Homer saves the network by donating money that he doesn't have. In order to avoid capture, he must disguise himself as a missionary on a secluded island. The daring episode focuses more on social criticism than on its humor, which means that fans can expect more thought-provoking events than stomach-busting ones in the show's premiere. Depending on who is watching, this could be both a pro and a con. Though one particularly amusing moment in the episode features Betty White, Big Bird, Elmo, and even the Teletubbies racing after Homer through the streets, and I think this alone is reason enough to see the episode once more. And at number 6 is Season 25, Episode 20, Brick Like Me. Brick Like Me, one of The Simpsons' most underappreciated episodes, takes a rather bizarre turn, to say the least. Homer wakes up and thinks it's just another typical day, but the audience knows something is amiss because everything is created entirely out of Lego pieces. The episode focuses on Homer's struggle to figure out which reality is real and his attempts to return to his usual cartoon family. The collaboration with the Lego brand is a wonderful approach to present a whole new look to the market, and the fascinating story that goes along with it is the icing on the cake. It is worth mentioning though that despite the episode's obvious parallels to the Lego movie, the pacing, amusing gags, and compelling storyline more than make up for the lack of originality in the episode's content. So there you have it, folks. Did you like today's video? Let us know down in the comments below if there's a crossover episode that you've always liked. With this though, we're going to wrap up the video, so if you enjoyed it, please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more incredible videos just like this one. And be sure to keep an eye out for part 2 of this list. We hope to meet you guys again in the next video, but until then, I'll catch you later.